And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper, number 33 on the year, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much at the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's just 2 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline, backhanded, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Oracle Park. It's now 2-0 Philly. David Robertson, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And he takes strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
One out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy, and still getting ahead.
Robertson's ready. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Giants down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now for the second inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now another 0-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, number 73, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, David Robertson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder, and that retires the side. One left for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 5. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez has a play. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Number 8 is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Skied down the left field line. Dickerson on the move. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double. And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 49.
Digging in, number 49, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. A toss behind the back. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The pause and the 0-2, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We played 2 full. Striding into the box, Gene Segura. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. 1 out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There is Franco. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. But good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. And it's off the fourth archway. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Now
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roll, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
0-1 the count. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Hit hard, and oh, this is off the second base bag, and McCutchen has himself a base hit.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the
73.
pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready now, number 73. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To Crawford for one. Relay to Belt. They get two, and that'll end the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Philadelphia is on top, 3-1.
Leading up.
Here comes the first pitch.
The first base
Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
3-2 now. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So striding in, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swings through it for strike number 2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Number 8. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Giants down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Robertson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
David Robertson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Nope, foul ball.
A ball hit softly on a line to third. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number one.
Gene Segura.
Standing in, Gene Segura. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Third baseman.
Thank you, Heidi. Strike one to start the at-bat. And Longoria swings right 2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, number 49. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 49 becomes out number 2 this inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you can waste that out, flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Garcia on second. Samardzija at first. 2 out in the inning.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Giants leave a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Stepping up to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And it's fouled away. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Michael Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back in San Francisco following this. Digging in to try it again,
Leading
Brandon
up for
Crawford.
the
It's
Giants,
been an 0 for 2 effort for him
shortstop,
to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop
baseman,
grounds
number
out to the
9,
other, one away.
Brandon Belt.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers. Absolutely jump all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Number 71 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 71.
At the plate, number 73. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the catcher, number 73.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Logan Morrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 8, Logan Morrison.
Cleanly by Belt, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Bryce Harper will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and it's still 3-1. Jose Alvarez gets the call
now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Alvarez.
Striding in, number 8. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him to go down swinging there. Number 8 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 49.
Ready for another shot now. Number 49. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants down. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Number 64 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 64. Now playing right field and batting 9.
First pitch on its way.
Kevin Pillar.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. High and deep to right. Ranging back is Pillar. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now
3 for
batting,
4. He's
third
looking
baseman,
locked in.
Michael Franco.
In now, Michael Franco. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning it.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Row,
Number
that's a big
73.
RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, number 73. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Franco over at second. McCutchen is over at first with 1 away. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Odubel Herrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 37, Odubel Herrera.
Popped up. Longoria moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aramis Garcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Morgan typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Brandon Belt. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back.
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tony Watson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up.
Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired. 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 3.
And now Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 5 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 5. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Swing and a line drive, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Franco has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
With runners in scoring position this season, Slater is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Austin Slater goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Down the first baseline. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Harper, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Adam Morgan works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt.